So this is my review of the Jamo S801 bookshelf speakers. This is the walnut colored one. I actually reviewed these speakers' big brother, the S809. They're also in walnut. I was very impressed with those speakers, and in short, I've kind of come around at the same conclusion for these. Although there are a couple of caveats that I need to talk about. Obviously, with a speaker of this size, there are limitations with it. You're not gonna set it down in a pair of stands and just use it and expect to have a full range experience. You're definitely gonna need a subwoofer with these speakers. So as far as aesthetics, it shares a lot of the design language with the S809s that I already reviewed. It's got a nice grayish or silverish mid-bass driver, 1-inch silk dome tweeter. It's ported in the back. So obviously with any speaker that's ported in the back, you're going to have to be wary and keep it somewhat far, you can't have it too close to the wall. So I kind of came up with a few scenarios, like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 scenarios where I think the speaker would work really well. One, you're gonna connect it using a subwoofer. I think with a good sub, relatively good sub, doesn't have to be 2, just one good sub, you'd have a really good experience with these. I also think it would work really well in a home theater setting. You could have 4 of these and these in a center channel. I believe the 81 CEN, and I would recommend the 83 CEN more than the 81, but I understand if there are budget concerns. My third scenario for recommending these is this is small enough and stylish enough that it can integrate very easily in any home decor. It comes in 3 different colors. This is the walnut, but it also comes in black and white. And it would be making it a lot easier to just put it on a bookshelf and hide them away if you want. Maybe get the nice walnut ones if you want to just put them on a bookshelf and not see them too much. Or if you have a more clean modern aesthetic, then go with the white ones. And if you're more traditional, go with the black ones. With all the speakers, there's always some kind of accent color. I believe with the black ones, there's it's surrounded by walnut here, like the walnut, and I think it's similar with the white ones as well. All in all, they're nice speakers. They also have the, just like in the S809s, you can see the seams in the vinyl wrap here. But then again, if you get far away enough from them, they look fine. Okay, so for my fourth scenario, I'm gonna just say, these would be excellent background music. Let's say you're that kind of person that you like to put the radio on, or Sirius XM or something, and just have it, or internet radio, or a Pandora station in the background while you're just doing stuff around the house. I think these would be really good for that kind of thing. They won't break the bank. I think they're currently going for $110 a pair, which is ridiculously cheap. And for those 4 scenarios, I think these speakers would work really well. So I'm going to talk about the grill now. Again, the grill is this charcoal, grayish color. Again, just like the S809s, I didn't think when I just saw the pictures, I didn't think I was going to like it that much. But when I saw it in person, it's really grown on me. I think they're nice. They stick on very well. As you can see, you don't even have to look for them to work. Similar to the S809s, you can put them on sideways and they're just going to find their way. And they're solid. They're not going anywhere. So again, really cool. I really like the clean front where you don't see any holes or anything like that. I just reviewed the Polk XT15s, and obviously they're more traditional. They have a more traditional grill with holes on the front. This is definitely a cleaner design. If you're interested in an upgrade, I would, as far as getting a set of speakers that sounds similar to the S809s, which I thought would be really good. If you're really interested in some bookshelves that can maybe be used more as a stereo pair, I would definitely go for the S803s. I think they would do a little better job, and they had the added convenience of having the Atmos module expandability on top. These don't have that. So I kind of wanted to keep this review short since I already went over the S809s pretty extensively. To me they sounded very similar. They have the same tweeter. They're pretty much only lacking, what they're lacking in is bass response, basically. And that's just going to happen with a speaker this small. You just can't, you're not going to get the same amount of full range sound that you can get out of their big, the big tower speakers that that Jamo makes. I should mention that I did use them in a home theater setting, but I didn't. I did some minor testing when they were front main speakers. I used them mostly when I was testing my S809s. I used them mostly as surround speakers, and I thought they worked really well. This is the bass response for the XT15s compared to the Jamo S801s. And you can see the 801s keep up with the X15s until about 70 hertz, and that's when output becomes lower, pretty much all the way down. The Polk Audios just produce more bass output throughout, and again, they're same null here, but it's a lot less. So about 70 hertz it starts producing less. You get some decent output at about 63 hertz, but after that it's way lower. The next peak happens at about 45, but it's way lower. It's at 78 decibels at that point. So again, S801s you need a sub. XT15s I think you can get away without it. So overall, I think these speakers are a good recommend for Jamo, another winning product that they put out. I feel like it opens the doors to like good sounding speakers for pretty much anybody out there. But yeah, if you found this review helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about these speakers, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if this is your first time joining my channel, it's good to have you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.